Good evening, everyone, and welcome. It's great to see so many of you in the audience. Thank you so much, the parents and guardians, for bringing your children to JFK each and every morning when there is rehearsals. I think you're in for a real treat. I'd like to thank District Office and also the Board of Education for their support. I'd like to say a shout out to Mrs. DiMaria, Mr. Fernandez, and Mr. Robinson for their wonderful teaching that they have done with your children all year long. And I'd also like to say a shout out to Mrs. Stewart and Mr. Tucker, who will be helping us and assisting us in performing. And at this time, I'd like to introduce two JFK scholars.
Hello, my name is Sophia Torrey. Hello, my name is Avery Clem. Good evening and welcome to the JFK Beginner Spring Concert. We would like to thank the Board of Education and Central Office for their support. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
In the event of an emergency, please walk to the nearest exit. Your children are being supervised and will meet you in the front of the building. There is a wonderful performance in store for you tonight as the JFK Music Department, along with your children, have been working diligently to prepare. We would now like to introduce the Beginner Orchestra under the direction of Mrs. DiMaria.
Just before that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Wadawa, Director of Fine Arts and Music.
We'll let them get ready. So thank you so very much for being here. I echo what Dr. Smith had said. Every morning, twice a week, you bring your children to rehearsals, and without that type of support, our program wouldn't exist. So thank you so very much. I believe each of you deserves a round of applause for all of that you did. In the event of emergency, the exits are at the rear as well as the sides of the red exit signs, so please follow that if there's an emergency. EI Maps, if you do not know, is a parent organization specifically for our art and music program. They are outside in the lobby. They are doing a 50-50 raffle as well as always taking volunteers and new members because we're always in need of more support. So if you are interested in helping them and supporting our program more regularly, by all means, please stop by and talk to them. As a person, I talk about being present all the time. I tell funny stories, people that have been with me for many years. If you have older children, I talk about being present. I talk about the experiences I have with my daughters and the silliness with the cell phones. Please be present. This is the only time you will see this concert. And if we're taking our cell phones out and we have those blinding lights going on, it is really distracting to the people behind you. And in order for me to say that with fidelity, I want to thank Tex, who is live streaming, so you can go home and watch us anytime you want. So let's give Tex a round of applause. With that being said, it's also important that we stay for the entire concert. It's really difficult when I was a band director and I was always on the stage last. And the next morning, which you don't get the chance to see, I would be standing in front of my kids and my students would say to me, "Why didn't we have an audience?" And they'd cry. They would. Even junior high school students, they were very upset. So just stay for the whole concert. It's probably less than an hour, so just stay. And this is a classical concert. This is not a football game. It is not a Metallica show. It's not a Slipknot show. So please do not call out your children's name. That's not what we do here, right? It sounds really silly if I go, "Yo, Adrian!" Right? Like, that's funny, right? They don't like it, right? They know if you give them a standing ovation, which means you're so excited about the performance, you stand up and you give an applaud. They know what that means. That's the highest respect that you can give a musician. And when the curtain closes and you're giving them a standing ovation, backstage they go, "Oh, we got a standing ovation." They know what it means. So please, do that, all right? So again, I want to thank all of you for being here. I know we can't do any of the things that we do without all the support from you, from our teachers, from our administrators in the district office, as well as our Board of Education. And without further ado, I would like to introduce Mrs. Di Maria and our beginner orchestra. Thank you so very much and enjoy.
Good evening and welcome to the JFK Beginner Spring Concert. Our first piece is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, theme and variation. Our next piece is Dreamer's Lullaby.
just wanted to say that I am so grateful to all of you for letting me teach your wonderful children orchestra. We've had such a great time this year. I'm proud of them. They work very hard. And could you believe they've only been playing since September? Not even a year. So they're doing amazing. We hope you like this last piece.
We would like to thank Miss Stewart for all her help too. We would also like to thank Mr. Tucker for accompaniment. Our last piece is simple. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience. I want to take a moment first and thank our concert crew, which are the students that volunteer their time backstage to make all the things move around, which is the chairs, the stands, the choral risers, and the sound shell. So let's give them a round of applause for all their help and support. I know the band is doing the final touches, so I'll share the same story that I shared with the RCK parents, right? So my oldest daughter now is graduating, and I remember her coming home from school every day and doing her homework. And I remember her coming home, and my youngest is 2 years younger than her, and I'm sure you do the same thing. Come home, get off the bus, maybe do a snack, let's sit at the kitchen table, let's do our homework. And they used to start their homework, and I did all the cooking. I would be cooking dinner, and we'd ask questions, go back and forth. And then when it goes to taking out your instruments, go to your room. What message are we sending our kids, right? Okay, go, you can do math in front of me, you can do English in front of me, but take out that instrument, I don't want to hear it. So I had a parent many years ago that I shared that story with, and he came up to me after his child was much older in high school and said, Dr. Wadawa, you said that thing to me many years ago, and our children almost every week come out to the living room and play for us because of what you said. And I encourage you to do the same thing because it brings your family together, and music brings people together, and it has a magic power. So encourage your children to play for you because they love to do it, and you're only going to get that once. So enjoy it. So I'm going to take a moment to introduce our beginning band, conducted by Mr. Robertson, and as soon as they're ready, we'll open this curtain. So thank you so much.
Thank you all for coming. Our first song is Heroes in Glory. Thank you for coming tonight. Our second song is Blaze On.
just wanted to thank everyone for coming, and they worked very hard since the beginning of the year. And to think in like September, October, they didn't know how to hold an instrument, they didn't know how to play an instrument, and I know how tough that is to listen to in the beginning, but I want to give them one more round of applause because they've come a long way. I also want to thank my percussion staff there. Those are actually volunteer 5th graders, and they came up to me and they're like, hey, can we play with the 4th grade? And I'm like, okay. I feel like getting up early, and so we give them a round of applause. And they have a long night because obviously they're playing with this group, but then they're also playing with the 5th grade group as well. So I thank you again, and I do appreciate all your hard work and dedication, and it really does take a family event to really commit to an instrument, and I look forward to teaching your children again in 5th grade. And thank you so much. Our last and final piece is called Power Rock, and it features 2 very famous Queen songs. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, that was the big changeover. All those poor lines. Well, I want to recognize that all of you are here, and I really appreciate that. And I know the children appreciate that. So I'm going to ask all of you to give each other a round of applause for supporting one another. It is really a nice thing to see, and I appreciate the standing ovation. And just like I said backstage, like, oh, did you see that? Really cool. Very cool. They're just putting on the finishing touches. We just got them out. They're on the risers. They're doing their thing. It is springtime. I hope you enjoy this lovely season of all the celebrations that come along with going through moving up ceremonies and family events and all kinds of fun things, and enjoy the weather, enjoy everything that comes along with that. And if you ever need anything, reach out to me anytime. Enjoy the recordings. They'll be up, and share with your families. I know it's really, really nice to sit around the Thanksgiving table in my family and talk to my nieces who are in Maryland, talk about their dancing and all the things they do because they're live streaming. So just keep doing it, because that's what it's all about. So we're going to introduce our beginning choir, conducted by Mr. Fernandez.
Kaleidoscope Color. This piece of music combines two melodies into one, which is called partner song. Think about looking through a kaleidoscope while you listen to this song.
I don't know if I could go that long. Anyway, give it up for the 4th grade chorus, everybody. Give it up one more time. So thank you so much for everything. Having your students, having your children come with me every Wednesday morning. We only get one rehearsal each week, but they've been wonderful and they sound wonderful. And We're excited for this last song. Also, give it up for Mr. Tucker. I know one of the students will thank him, but again, give it up. He's awesome, right? All right, I'm gonna have Kylie and Jackson come on down for our last announcements, okay?
Thank you for coming to the concert. Please meet your child in the same space where you dropped them off. Also, a big thank you and round of applause for Mr. Tucker for playing alongside for us tonight. Our last piece of music is an old classic called 50 Nifty United States. This is a great way for us to remember all 50 states in alphabetical order for the rest of our lives.
Alabama.